probably shouldn't do that. That guy is not awesome. Not Fat Albert himself, but the guy who made it. The guy who made it is Bill Cosby, if you're unaware. So, and if you're unaware what Bill Cosby did, well, how's second grade? What are you doing here? You're too young to be listening to me. Anyway, hi everybody. You know who it is. Dylan, or D-Man the Voice, if you're feeling frisky. Yeah. And today we're going to be doing yet another Am I the A-Hole? Honestly, because, again, it's fun. We like it. And I've been sitting here trying to think of ideas, and I can't think of narrow one. I mean, I've been putting out a lot of auditions today, so I think my creative process, my brain's just fried right now. But I'm still going to do my best to be so entertaining for you all today. With all that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Helps me out a ton. Peep the Patreon, peep the Twitter, X, in the description, as just like with every video. And let's have some fun, everybody. Am I the a-hole? I certainly am. Maybe you are too. Let's find out together. Yeah. All right, friends, enemies, likers, and dislikers. I found one, and from the title, this one's a doozy. Now remember, I have not read this yet. I have no idea what this contains. Once I start going, I'm just going to go raw, honest reactions off top. But the title here, Am I the a-hole for exposing a pedophile, texting my sister, and practically ruin his life? Whoa! Not going to lie to y'all, I'm going to have some pretty strong opinions in this one. Hopefully they won't be controversial ones, because I think we should all have the same idea and mindset when it comes to these people. But off rip, I'm going to say probably not. This guy's probably not the a-hole for doing this to the pedophile. Probably didn't go far enough, if you know what I'm saying. I hope you do. All right, let's get into it, everybody. This would be fun, huh? Am I the a-hole for exposing a pedophile, texting my sister, and practically ruining his life? So, a couple weeks ago, my little sister came to me, telling me about this creepy old dude living nearby, who had been sending her nasty texts and images on Facebook. Ew. She's only 14. Ew. And this a-hole was relentless. She'd block him, but he'd just create new accounts and keep at it. Promising her money and flashy things if she'd meet him. It was beyond disgusting. Oh, boy, we're starting off. Ooh, boy, okay. At first, I tried to handle it by reporting his accounts, but nothing was happening fast enough. He even sent her a message saying he saw her walking home from school, which freaked her out even more. Yeah, that's... call the cops. Call the cops, or do what I would do. Don't ask what I would do. If you ask, I'll tell you. But, I can't say it here. I knew I had to do something. Blocking him wasn't cutting it. So, I came up with a plan. Let's hear it, brother. Or sister, I don't know if the poster is a man or a woman or whatever, they, them, whatever. We'll see. I told my sister to play along with him for a bit, make him think she was interested. It made my skin crawl asking her to do that, but we needed to catch him. Yeah, that does feel a little... that would make me feel weird, but I mean, let's trust the process here. We agreed that she'd set up meeting a spot near our house. The sick bastard fell for it and showed up. Instead of jumping him, I decided to take a different route. I took pictures of him at the meeting spot and recorded his nasty messages and our conversations. Then I found out where he worked, who his family was, and started compiling all the evidence. Yes, and then I made sure his wife and kids knew what he was doing. Sent them all the screenshots and recordings. Nice. I also sent everything to his boss and HR at his job. Nice. He got fired within days. Hell yeah. His wife kicked him out. Yup. And filed for divorce. Good. To top it off, I reported everything to the police, who started their own investigation. Good on ya. Good on ya. My sister is relieved, but I'm wondering if I handled it the right way. It's not like I regret what I did, but maybe I went too far ruining his entire life. No, you didn't. But then again, he's a predator who was harassing my little sister and God knows how many other kids. I couldn't just sit back and let this perv get away with it. Damn right you couldn't. We even found out from some neighbors that this guy had a reputation for being creepy with other kids in the area, but no one had done anything about it? What do you mean? Hold on. This just made me feel more justified for what I did. No, she is this she, he, or she, they, the person posted this. Didn't identify gender, that's fine. Definitely not the a-hole. Definitely not the a-hole. The hero is what this person is. The hero. You know, doing what they did, amazing, outstanding. Sending to the job, perfect. Sending to the wife and kids, amazing. You know, getting him fired, getting his wife to leave him, I love all that. The coup de grace sent it to the police. Hopefully they do something about this guy. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what all they can do because, like, I mean, unless he actually has touched kids, in which case, hopefully they can get some evidence on that. I think they can get him for the messages, something, but it won't be enough, unfortunately. It's really hard to prove this kind of stuff sometimes, but a lot of evidence here, so. But no, definitely not the a-hole. Who is the a-hole here? Are these neighbors who knew about this guy being creepy with kids and nobody did anything about it? Like, what do you mean? You just knew about a creepy guy perving on kids and nobody said anything to anyone? To the police, to anything, right? Like, I'm call me crazy, but if I found out about some dude in my neighborhood creeping around my kids, we'd have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably honestly wouldn't handle it as gracefully and intelligently as this person would, because I can get a little angry sometimes, get a bit of a temper, and when it comes to people I care about, especially the kids in my life that I care about, I get real violent real quick. I'm gonna just be straight up with you. Like, I'll do anything behind those kids. Like, don't get it twisted. I will go to prison to protect those children. So, yeah, I definitely wouldn't let that slide. But good on this person for handling it the way they did, ruining his life. Love to see it. Hopefully the cops can do something about it. Oh God, I hate to read stuff like this. Like, I'm glad that this guy got, some comeuppance and hopefully gets more. But oh God, it just makes my skin crawl thinking about it. Like, what is going on, man? 14? She was 14. And who looks at a 14-year-old and thinks anything other than that's a child, man? Like, oh, I've never understood that. Like, oh God. She's 14. That is a child. Man, like, I struggle to look at anybody with a teen in their name, even if they're legal, and to still think anything other than you're too young, you're a child. Like, mind you, I'm almost 30, so that's a good thing probably for me. But like, I've never once looked at a 14-year-old and thought anything other than that's it. Oh God, and I hope, and that's the norm, and I hope that everybody listening to this feels the same way. And if you don't, if you're thinking in your mind, well, to play devil's advocate or to this or to that, don't do it. Don't comment that. Don't come around here with that. Oh, no, do not come around here with that. We're not playing devil's advocate with this one. There's no other side to this one. This is not a matter of opinion. People who are inappropriate with children, there's only one way we handle those. And I'm not sure if YouTube would be too happy if I got into too much detail about it, but we make those people disappear. Whether through law and order or not, that's not tolerated. People that touch kids, no. Not at all. Wow. No, yeah, this person definitely not the a-hole. Hopefully the creep gets handled, gets dealt with. And I'm just still floored by these neighbors who knew about this guy, who knew that he was creepy with kids and said nothing, did nothing. It took this person, whoever they are, like basically fabricating a sting operation of their own to catch this guy. It's just like, how did no parents say anything? Even if you're not a parent, how do you know about somebody creeping on kids and do nothing? Don't call the police, don't put up flyers, don't warn nobody, don't make a Facebook post, like something. Just, it's irresponsible. It's that bystander effect, though. They're probably like, oh, somebody else, or like, well, he's not hurting anybody yet, or that you know of, or like, no, somebody else will do something about it. Nah, don't assume somebody else is going to do something about it. You do something about it. God, just at least make sure the police are aware of his presence. Like, I mean, there's only so much they can do without hard evidence, but like, make sure there's eyes on him, at the very least. Anyway, that's this one. There's not really much to say here. I mean, I know I said that after talking for however long, but like, this is pretty cut and dry. There's one opinion to have on this, and if you have a different opinion, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel for this guy, if you feel for the guy getting his life ruined, if you feel for him in any way, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear from you. Okay? Keep that to yourself, and I hope that whatever you deserve comes to you, because there's no opposite opinion on this one. This guy had his life ruined, and that's the least he deserves. I hope he gets more. All right, everyone. That's the end of another Am I the A-hole? Kind of a shorter one comparatively to the others, but like I said, this one's pretty cut and dry. There's not a whole lot to get into on this. There's one opinion to have on this. And so, just, what a world, huh? It's crazy. These kind of things happen. Just makes you sick. But I've jabbered enough about it. Let's get into the end here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Peep the Patreon. Peep the Twitter X in the description. At DHowardVA over there on Twitter. Almost up to 300 followers over there. So we're growing steadily. I appreciate all the support from everyone over there. It's a great help. And you know how I always like to end these videos with a special message for all of you. And this special message is protect your kids, man. Protect the kids in your life. Even if they're not your kids, you're not their mother, their father, their caretaker, their guardian, what have you. If you are in their lives and they're important to you, whether you're, an aunt, an uncle, godfather, godmother, older brother, sister, younger brother, sister, look out for the kids, man. Just look out for the kids in your life. Like, we got to protect our kids. And unfortunately, the truth around here is there's a lot of nasty people out there that we're looking to hurt our kids. And we got to protect them. And to be very clear, I'm not talking about the LGBT community. Those are not the people we need to protect our children from. I see a lot of that discourse online. Got to protect the kids from the gay agenda or whatever. That's not at all what I'm talking about. I'm talking about protecting the kids from predators. Literal predators. And that's something that we can all hopefully agree on, is we got to protect our kids from predators. If there are predators in that community, just like in any community, they need to be rooted out, root and stem. But to imply that we need to protect the kids from that community is damaging. Because that community as a whole has been as critical of people who are in danger of children as anybody. They tried to add themselves to the alphabet over there, and they were the first to say, no, absolutely not. You are not a part of this. And is there to say that there are people that call themselves in that community that do have problematic views on that kind of stuff? Absolutely there are. But that's true of any group. And so we can't vilify the entire group over the opinions of a few. shouldn't do that for any group, okay? What we really need to do is talk to each other, okay? Don't listen to what other people tell you about people. Figure it out for yourself, okay? Because I think if we all come together and talk about things, we'll realize we have a lot more common ground than we think we do. Regardless of sex, gender, ideology, what have you, what's most important is that we find some common ground. And if I'm an advocate for anything, it's that. I apologize, got on my soapbox a little bit at the end there. Supposed to be a nice little message, but felt like I had to make that clarification that we do not have to protect our kids from the LGBT community. We have to protect our kids from predators of all shapes and sizes, from everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. All right, folks. That's the end of the spiel. Thank you for listening. And remember, no matter what, as long as you're trying, I am proud of you. Have a great day, everybody. See you in the next one.